introducing my cats to this pet feeder, and I will film the entire experience. We will also go over the setup process and the smart app controls, and then filling it up with food. I'm going to be using Meow Mix inside this feeder, and I know that it works perfectly with the turning tray. As far as physical buttons go, we do have a couple. This one right here is going to be a lever, and it will lock and unlock the top feeding section. And this dial is going to function as your main control. We have a manual feed option, so if I click on this, it will do one portion of food in each one of the bowls. And it looks like one portion of food was roughly 20 to 30 pieces. Next, we have our recorder option where we could set a voice message. And then lastly, we have a reset button. You'll notice that the Wi-Fi is flashing because we aren't currently connected to the app, which we'll dive into next. We're going to be using the Smart Life app to connect to the pet feeder. All we have to do is click on Add Device, and it will pop up in the top left corner. It will take a few seconds to add itself to the app. And while it's doing that, you'll notice that the Wi-Fi icon turned to white and it's no longer flashing. So all we have to do is click on Done, and we are set up and ready to use the Smart App controls. The app actually contains quite a few useful methods for feeding. For example, you can quickly feed by selecting a portion size and then clicking on Manual Feeding, and the pet feeder will push out 2 portions of food. Next, we can take a look at how many times we've fed our pets by clicking on the feed record. It's only going to be 1 time since I just ran that manual feeding, but this is where you could see all of your feeding history. Next, and probably my favorite part about this app, is going to be the meal plan. We can click on Add here, and I could select how often I want to feed my cats and at what time. So for example, I could feed them every day at 11:45 a.m. and I could switch this to a 2 portion size, click on Confirm, and it'll push out 2 portions to each one of the bowls. Then I just click on Save, and now I have an everyday feeding schedule. If I wanted to feed multiple times per day, I could maybe set this to 5:45 every day, and I want to do 2 portions one more time. Click on Confirm, hit Save, and now we have 2 different feeding schedules that I can click on or off whenever I want to. Lastly, we are going to have this little settings icon here, which will allow you to turn on and off the indicator lights on the front of the machine, turn on slow feeding if you want your animals to eat slower, and we also have a food storage reminder and a factory reset button. Now that we've explored the Smart app, let's go ahead and feed my cats. Before we feed them, I want to set a calling message, so what I will do is press and hold down to unlock the feeder. I will head over to Recorder, and I'm going to press and hold down and record a message. Here, kitties, come get your food. Here, kitties, come get your food. For this demo, I'm going to be feeding my cats 1 portion of food and clicking on the manual button. We should hear the voice message, and I'm expecting my cats to be super excited for this feeding, so let's go ahead and test it out. Here, kitties, come get your food. Here, kitties, come get your food. Here comes one of the cats. It looks like the other one was a little bit scared, so I will have to slowly introduce this new feeder.